Hello, my lovely Geminis. Welcome to your April 2019 reading. I hope this finds you well and you've travelled through March well and are ready to take on April. Quite exciting. So this is for Gemini Sun, Rising and Moon sign. So make sure you listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Geminis. Some months it will resonate more for you than other months, but also listen to your rising sign and moon sign because that will give you some added information as well. And some months they will resonate more for you. This is a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that's going to be much more specific to you. So let's get on with the reading. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, if you would like to get a monthly alert for when I post my monthly readings, hit the subscribe button and the little bell and you will know when those readings get posted. Thank you for subscribing, sharing and commenting and giving me the thumbs up or the thumbs down as well. Okay, so let's get started, my lovely Geminis. When I was meditating on you, my lovely Geminis, and drawing the cards for your spread, I felt real excitement. I felt a sense of anticipation, so that I feel like April is going to unfold for you. And what my guides are showing me here, it's like unwrapping a gift. It's undoing the ribbon and opening up the box and seeing what's inside, what surprises, what opportunities, what's there. And there's this sense of excitement that I'm getting with you this month. So I really feel quite excited for you. I feel like, wow, what's going to unfold, and it's time for that to happen, this unfolding, and be ready to embrace it. That's what I want to say to you. There's going to be change. There's going to be you're going to have challenges as far as what's presented to you, what's being served up to you, what's been given to you as good opportunities. And it's your own fears and your own expectations that might get in the way. So let's have a look at what is in store for you. First card that I've got here is the King of Wands. The King of Wands, and what a presence that is. That can be male or female. The King of Wands is about control. It's about passion. It's about being listened to, being used to being listened to, giving commands and being used to having them followed, just having the expectation that it's just going to, be done. It's going to be done. It's going to be done the way that this King of Wands wants it to be done. For some of you, this is actually going to be someone that you're going to meet if you haven't already met them. Someone that is in your circle, someone that is around you, someone who, a presence that is there. Really strong, this is a really strong personality. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person, sun, rising, moon sign, can be controlling. So you also need to be strong and meet that confidence, meet that challenge, because they also are a lot of fun. They're fun-loving. But they can tend to take charge. They can tend to want things done the way they want them all the time. So you also need to step up to that challenge and meet that challenge when you come across this person. For some of you, this is an energy that's coming in around you. This is what needs to happen in April. You need to be strong. You need to be confident. You need to not be afraid to ask for what it is you need, what it is you want. What do you want? What expectation do you have from people that are around you? You need to also be able to be confident enough to do that. So that's the energy that's coming up. What do you want? How do you want things done? What direction do you want things to take rather than letting other people take charge over you? Okay, that's going to be really important. That's going to be really important. But what's around there, and with this King of Wands, there's new beginnings here. There's new love. There's new romance. For those of you that are single, I want to speak to you primarily. For those of you that are seeking love, for those of you that are single, and I'm really pushed, my guides are really sort of driving this home. There is this opportunity here, and it's this really strong person here that is going to see you, know that that's who they want to be with, know that they want to have a relationship with you, know that they want to get to know you, and they're going to come on full force. They're going to come on really strongly. They'll sweep you off your feet. They just see you, and that's where they want to be. Businessman, real businessman, businesswoman, really strong, really confident, really independent. Okay? But there is new love coming in around you in April. So get out there, mingle, socialize. Don't hibernate. Don't just stay home. Go out, have fun. Tap into that inner child. Be yourself. Be who you are naturally, because it's just you're going to exude this energy here of love and of availability and romance. It's around you. And then it's your call. Do you want to have a casual relationship? Do you want to have a meaningful relationship? Do you want it to lead to a commitment in a relationship? It's up to you as to what it is you're seeking here. But that energy is very much around you, and this King of Wands is around you as well. Or someone that has those qualities, which is really exciting. For those of you that are already in a relationship, that's just going to get stronger and stronger. I'm feeling like I want to say to you, don't be wishy-washy about your relationship. Really, really know what direction you want to move in, what you want from it, and where you want to progress to. If you are already committed in a marriage, living together, it could mean, do you want to have a child? Do you want to take it to the next level? Purchase of a home? There's some sort of commitment, taking it to that next level. That strengthening of bonds is coming in around you as well. There's this newfound attraction, this newfound discovery of each other, getting to know each other, and I really like that. I really, really like that. So exciting. I mean, that's it. That's your reading. Gemini, that's all you need to hear, isn't it? It's just going to be such a good month for you, for that. And it's almost like April comes, and here it is. Here's this energy for you. It's just going to take off. It's there for you to take off. What do you have here in your subconscious? This is what's underlying this in your subconscious mind. Watch your panic, watch your anxiety, watch what you're creating in your reality. Your inner fears are going to be projected out. You could self-sabotage, so this is going to be your responsibility here. This is the challenges that I spoke of that's going to come up for you in April. Opportunity situations are going to arise that are going to stir inner fears that need to be processed, that need to be released in order for you to move forward. You need to acknowledge and understand that these are fears based on past events, and we don't want to perpetuate them. We don't want to bring them forward into the now. We want to leave them in the past. So if you're feeling really anxious, really fearful, you're in a relationship, you've met someone really nice, and then the panic sets in, you need to understand that that is your panic. Don't create it and make it your reality. It's coming from within, and it's coming from something that needs to be processed. So you either talk to a professional, talk to friends, talk to someone to help you through this stage, through this process, because they're going to be your fears, what's going on in you. This relationship, this new person you're going to meet, is going to be the trigger for dealing with the past. And it's going to be hard for you. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but you can meet that challenge. You can meet that challenge. You can come up and meet that challenge. Watch your state of mind. Watch the way you think. Watch your self-talk. Understand where it comes from. Where is this coming from? It's coming from your past. It's coming from past events. It's coming from things that have happened in the past. It doesn't mean they're going to happen in the future. But by you bringing those up and projecting them onto your new partner, your new relationship, they're going to manifest. So really you need to deal with those. You need to deal with those, because what's coming up in your in your reality, this is your subconscious, in the position of your subconscious mind. In your reality, you've got temperance, and it's about balance. It's about finding that balance. It's about finding that harmony. It's about finding that inner peace. So don't lose your balance. Don't lose your centeredness. Be confident. Be calm. Be balanced. Be tranquil. Meditate. Go for walks. Process, talk to a professional, talk to friends, talk to someone about bringing up these doubts, these fears, this anxiety that you have, so that you can release it, and then you can be this. You can accept what's happening, enjoy this relationship that's unfolding for you in April, and embrace it, and know that you are safe. Know that the past is the past and it's not going to repeat. You need to know what that is so that you can acknowledge it and release it. But you've got temperance, and so your energy around you is going to be quite a tranquil one, quite a harmonious and balanced one that brings in all elements: the mind, the emotions, the thought patterns, the passions, the grounding, the earthing. Balance them all and process them with logic, so that you're not sabotaging this wonderful opportunity that's presented itself. What you've got in the past position, which I find really interesting, you've got the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is about who around you is being not wanting to let go of a situation, is wanting to win at all costs. It can be you too. It can be you too in a situation where there's legal issues, or there's been some sort of argument where pride gets in the way, and you don't want to be the one that's going to apologize. You don't want to be the one that shows that weakness, if you like. Your ego gets in the way, it can cause a block. So if you're the one that's being rigid, if you're the one that's being stubborn, if you're the one that's going to have this victory regardless of the consequences, you need to rethink that. You really need to look at the situation and see what part you've played in that. It could be you. It could be somebody else that's going to win this battle regardless of the cost, and that's going to be to their detriment. There's an ego at play here. There is some sort of stubbornness here, something that needs to be released. If it's you, you're in control of being able to release that and move forward, and move forward with that. If it's not you, it's somebody else, which you don't have control over, but you do have control over yourself. I feel like there's just someone there that wants a victory regardless of the personal cost, of the emotional cost, of the cost of this victory. There's this sense of stubbornness there. And that's in the past. So for some of you, that's already happened. For some of you, I feel like it could be happening now. And for some of you, it's yet to happen. So just be mindful of that. If it's you, then don't dig your heels in. Just see it for what it is and release it, because you've got bigger things happening here. You've got better things happening here. Time to let that go. Time to let that go. Okay? Forewarned is forearmed. Forewarned is forearmed. Okay, you've also got here the Ten of Wands, and I like this because the Ten of Wands speaks of a completion of that cycle. You're coming to an end of obstacles, of challenges, of hard times, of things that you've had to put in place to get you to where you are now. You are now at this point where you can give birth to the reality you want. Give birth to things that you want to bring into your life that you've been working towards bringing into your life, something that brings you joy, something that brings you passion, something that brings you enthusiasm. If it's this new relationship, it's all the difficulties and obstacles you've had to overcome to get to where you are, the sorting through of past events, the letting go of past challenges and events and people to get you to where you are, because now you're at this point where everything that has gone before you, before this point, is something that you've learnt from. You've learnt from it, you've grown from it, it's brought you to a place where you are now ready to move to that next point, that next stage. It's also about not just the romance, not just the relationship, but it's also about, do you want to launch a new project? Is there something new that you want to bring into your life? Is there something that you've been thinking about giving birth to in that new home, a new car, a new job, your own business, a new project? What is it for you? Because this is giving birth to a new stage in your life, something that you've worked towards. You've been working towards this. You've been thinking about this. So if it's a personal change, you've been making these changes last year or the year before that, and coming to this point now where you are ready to embrace that change, to embrace the new things that are being presented to you, that are going to bring you joy and passion and enthusiasm for life and happiness. And it could be this relationship that's coming. Okay? Absolutely. So watch your thoughts, watch your self-talk, understand that any doubts, any anxiety that you're going to have is your doing. You are creating this. So you need to deal with it. You need to release that in order to move forward. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the end of April and what's in store for you there. Come to the end of April. The card that we're going to start with is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords, to me, what is around you, it speaks of betrayal, it speaks of pain, it speaks of heartache, it speaks of sadness. Sadness that things didn't continue, sadness that things didn't work out. And I'm speaking to those people that are in this situation where they've had disappointment, where they've had betrayal on a romantic level, on a relationship level. There is heartache there, and there's still some residual, which this card speaks of. There's some residual there that needs to be released and moved on, and understand that it's not going to perpetuate into your future. Okay, you need to sort through, and it's quite possibly, these cards go, I just want to say to you, these cards go together. So if there's some sort of stubbornness there, that something that you don't want to let go of because of your pride, because you want to win, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you in moving forward. So it's best to release it. The only person it's hurting is you. And it's time to release that and let it go. And if it's somebody else that's inflicting that on you, it's still you can let that go. You can release that, which is going to let go of that anxiety that you feel and that pain. It will be released. This is all in the past. This is all stuff that's coming up that could flow through in April if you let it. Okay? There is some sort of sadness, betrayal, heartache there. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because that needs to go. That's how you're feeling. This new relationship could stir all of that up, but you need to understand that don't have this new person pay for everything, all the heartache and pain you've experienced in the past. So this is quite specific to people that this affects. This is who I feel like I'm talking to here. Okay, so sorry for the rest of you. There's more that I can say for you, but I just feel like that is it. That is what I want to say to you. Release it and let it go. Okay, so that you can move forward, because there's this wonderful new beginning here, and you need to remain balanced Absolutely. It's about, for all of you, it's about having inner strength. There's nothing that is going to be presented to you that you can't handle in April. It's about moving forward. It's almost about, these little obstacles come your way and it's like, get out of the way. I've been through tougher times. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing, and this is where I'm going. This is how I'm moving ahead. You're just going to have this real inner strength and confidence. And I really like that. And if there are any obstacles, if there are any changes in you moving forward, in you giving birth to whatever it is for you, whatever changes, for some of you, they'll be quite subtle. For some of you, they're going to be huge changes. But I feel like it's going to set you up through to 2020. This month is going to be the beginning of setting you up through 2020. And of course, we're in the month of Aries, which is the first astrological sign. So we're starting the zodiac signs from the beginning. This is this new sun year. And so it's about laying those foundations, knowing you have the strength, whatever comes your way, whatever you're presented with, you have the strength to be able to deal with it. There's nothing that you can't deal with. There's nothing that you can't put in place. There's nothing that you can't do. And it's about making those plans. For some of you, it's making plans for the next few months. For some of you, it's actually starting a project that you've been wanting to start for quite a while. And now it's about putting it in action. Putting it in action. You've got the 8 of coins here, and I really like that. The 8 of coins. And I really like that. It's you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy putting things in place, doing what you need to do. Don't be distracted. I want to say to you, don't be distracted. Do what you need to do. Don't be distracted by others and lose sight of what you're doing and what your intention is and what your purpose is, because things will fall into place for you. It's going to be clear sailing. I feel like things are just going to work out for you. It's going to lead you to a better place financially as well. You're going to view your finances differently. There's going to be work for you. Some of you are going to be working a second job. Some of you are going to be working this sort of sideline that's going to generate income for you. It's going to generate money for you, and I really like that. I really, really like that. It's like people are going to hear. This is if you're starting your own business, people are going to hear about you word of mouth. Business is just going to get better and better and better. Work is going to be there. If you're looking for employment, if you're looking for jobs, April's going to be a great month to put out your job applications, send out your CVs, go for the job interviews. Don't look at a job and think, oh no, I can't. I'm not good enough for that. You are. Apply for anything and everything and go for those job interviews, because it's there for you. That's going to really improve your financial situation. I really like that. There's going to be an improvement in April, laying the foundations for 2019 and setting you up for 2020, which I really like. It's going to offer you, by the end of the month, you're going to see that you've moved from where you were to, it's like this is going to be this transition month. April's going to be a transition month. You're moving from where you were to where you want to be. So you need to know where you want to be. Don't let your fears colour that. Don't let your fears hold you back, because you're going to take with you everything you've learned, everything you've planned for in the past, everything you've thought about, everything you've wanted to achieve, your 5-year plan, whatever it is for you. You are moving in April. April is going to be that transition time of moving from where you were to where you want to be. And so in May, you're really going to start looking at where you want to be, where you're moving to, what you're doing, what you're achieving. I really like that. I really like that. It's a time of movement. I think you're going to, Gemini, I want to say to you, you're going to feel very different from the beginning of April to the end of April. It's going to be worlds apart. You're just going to think, wow, a lot's happened in that time. I feel like there's going to be a lot happening for you in that time. Your job is to see the opportunities and grab them with both hands. Bring it in. Get yourself out and about. Connect with people. Network. Opportunities are going to be there, and it's going to be totally your call whether you take them on or not. You can ignore them, and not a lot will change for you. You can see those opportunities and know, well, this is an opportunity for me here, and I'm going to grab it with both hands. When you meet someone that's going to be a romantic, life-changing situation, don't be too afraid to see it and take it, grab it, and bring it into your reality. That's what April's going to be for you, and I really like it. I really like it, my lovely Geminis. I really like it. I'm going to give you a card now from the Angels of Abundance. So let's see what card the universe is going to throw out. Here we are at you. This one's popped out. Employment change. Employment change. And which to me is, not necessarily employment change, but it is giving birth to your new plans, your new opportunities, your new ideas, your new inspiration. And for some of you, it will be physically employment change, but there's a change in how you make your money, a change in how you work. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you to release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. And to me, that speaks of not just employment opportunities, but romance, love, the way you live your life. It's exactly what this reading was about for you. So that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Embrace it with both hands. So, my lovely Geminis, I wish you an absolutely wonderful, adventurous April. Hope this reading resonates for you. I send you many blessings and many wonderful opportunities crossing your path. Until next month.